Welcome to the fucking metaverse.
The whole even metaverse discussion hurts my heart a little bit because whether we were playing EverQuest or we were playing, or even, doom scrolling TikTok, those are in a sense their own metaverses. They're things that they capture our attention and that we care about as much or more than the physical world. That's basically what a metaverse is to me. And that's where the bar is. Zuck is catching heat almost every other week now for Meta's advancements there. And I don't think it's going to be particularly successful, but at the heart of it, I think it's because they don't fundamentally understand that they're competing against every other distraction that could exist. They're competing with Fortnite just as much as they're competing with themselves on Instagram. And you have to earn someone's attention to get them to care that much.
I think the struggle here is going to be fighting against platforms that are very reward passivity. Like TikTok, I'm not a part of any community on TikTok, and I'm not a creator on TikTok. I'm just, doom scrolling is a great way to put it, but sometimes it's happy scrolling, whatever it is.
That's fair.
And it's like that, passive black hole that you can fall into on social media in particular, that just is constantly rewarding your little dopamine drive, that little hamster wheel, just constant. Our vision of the metaverse is not passive, right? And I don't think allowing for that level of passivity is very good for humanity, maybe. I think it's I want people to, again, go back to cool, you're dropped into this world. How do we incentivize or kind of in some ways force cooperation so that you have to interact? Because I think that's going to be very important for the internet moving forward, especially as we live our lives more digital. Online. It's the more chronically online we become as a society, the more it's very important that it's that passive nature to it kind of falls by the wayside.
I think one of the biggest mistakes people make is they think of online engagement, community, etc., as different from offline. All the same dynamics. The way we read a room when we walk into a bar. If I invited you all over to my house tonight and I was like, hey, come on over. And if you opened the door and saw me doing a keg stand and a bunch of people playing beer pong, you would know how to behave. You might even walk out and just be like, this is not for me,
right.
You know? But if you open that door and you saw me pouring some wine, serving some wine and cheese, everyone dressed really nice, talking about the most important, philosophical matters of the day, again, you would be able to say, okay, I know how to be in this environment. Online is the exact fucking same. It's we take the same dynamics. We have the same social cues and this sort of thing. And what I love is I think you're right. And what's wild now is if we can engineer experiences. So let's say you are part of that guild experience, right? Some days, just like within your group of friends, you might have people in that group of friends who are more, or any community, or any club, any guild, who are more predisposed to be leading, right? They're the ones who just love organizing stuff. They're the ones who love, everyone, come on, let's go, get the car, let's go. I got us a reservation, blah, blah, blah. But just like there are ebbs and flows for us as humans, creating more on-ramps and more opportunities for people who normally might just want to sit back, but now have a pathway to be like, no, you know what? I'm grabbing that karaoke mic and I'm going ham. And I do think if you nail it, you create an experience that gives everyone the path to that feeling of self-actualization and, hey, I've got community, but I don't have to be the guild leader every day. I don't have to be the one spending 6 hours building this new experience. I can just consume it. Or maybe I do want to do that.
I agree. We previously have talked about forced cooperation, but really what I want to talk about, what I want it to be is incentivized cooperation, because I'm the kind of player who just wants to go off and learn how to fish in the game.
Sure.
And I don't want to be a part of it. I just want to be a lone wolf going off on my own little imaginary adventure. But there always is a point in any game that I'm playing online where it's okay, I've gone off on my little solo adventure. If I'm going to keep existing in this world, I actually want to be a part of something with other people.